What is up, people? Atomic Tofu here. Today doing a review, a short review, should be, of FMFL08. Got this figure from Gundam It. On Gundam it is called something else. It doesn't match the box. It's called JMS Kunlun model. FM01MG, long title. FM Laser Colorful Aerial Model Kit. Anyways, I think this was fun to build with one mishap for me during this build. So I got this because it was a translucent, I don't know, pearlescent figure. Right. So got that. Weapons are kind of standard. I think clear purple. Yeah. Okay, this box out of the way for the most part. Let you see the box. I left some runners and sprues in there. They have some extra bits. I'll show you. I think these are stickers. Those are stickers? Someone who's more experienced, please tell me. I don't know if these are stickers or dry rubs, or I think they're stickers actually. You can see the cuts in them, right? Okay. I'll likely install those at some point. This one is a replacement bit with some hand parts. You get the little pilot. I'll take that out. This is, I guess, a sternum chest swap. This is gold. Get this chest out, or this fist out of there before it falls. So there's the main piece there, and a gold type finish, right? So this is more clear-ish, silver-ish, and this is the clear, and you have the little tiny pilot. Tiny pilot is pretty awesome. Hopefully you can see that. And let's see here. Let's do a quick run. You get the main manual, and you get some swap out parts. This one, if you don't read script, you can use Google Lens. It tells you to swap out some bits, the chest bits. It tells you here, swap out D3 and 3, D6 and 11. Some parts might be tight. This one's kind of funny. It's telling you to use a table to leverage some parts in. You might have to do that. Some parts were pretty tight for me. And then let's see here. If I can find it real quick in this manual. I think it is the, okay, yeah, so it is one of the elbows up to the bicep and elbow, right? So these are the transparent bits. And then I got them in, and then started working them around, and then cracked off a piece, but for the most part it's okay. Let's see if you can see it. That's right. I think this is the intact side. This is the broken side. And basically this circular portion would hold the figure's elbow joint in place as you work it, double elbow, right? But for the most part it still stays intact. I like building this figure. When I built this figure, I was sick, so I couldn't smell any kind of funkiness to it. You know, I was sick, and so yeah, couldn't smell anything. What else here? Figure doesn't have any metal parts. I got some metal parts for some other figures that I was putting together, and those figures were cool. I hope you guys will tune in for those. There's a J20, I think, and a J35. Those figures ended up being awesome. Anyways, let's see. I'll attach one missing fist here. The hilt. You take off the blade. Do it without snapping anything. And it's a part of this right there. very nice figure to build aesthetically. So I think the layer that they put on the plastic, it does add a little bit of thickness to it. So I was having a challenging process of reading the numbers, and then also the fitment. So there's some pegs that fit quite tightly, but ending up, fitting quite nice. So a little hard to read for what the manual was, but yeah, successful build nonetheless. Oops. I think one of the scabbards came off, or no, we just flipped down. See, that would be easier with the shoulder mechanism there. Kind of like a butterfly joint in there. Hopefully you can see that. Aesthetically very nice. Smoked plastic bits. You got the red, so there's metallic, metallized, chromed out, I guess, colored plastic you put underneath, and then overlay with some other clear bits. Very nice effect. And legs. Thanks, Gundamit. Nice little figure to put together. And then let's see, I did do a test of the black light, and so it's repositioned. It kind of sucks too, because I actually procured an actual real UV reactive light, and these are black lights. Black lights, we all know that they can UV react with certain materials and colors, right? But I actually had a UV light that tracked bio signs, right? And that light, you could barely see any casting, but it didn't cast this purple black light, right? It cast like a teal type light that illuminated everything. I was hoping to have that, but I left it behind in another place. So hopefully I'll get that next time. Weapons don't... Oops, something fell behind me. Weapons don't illuminate for the most part, don't UV react. Standard purple, that's too bad. You should have done something there. But you can see here, illuminates fairly nicely. I do have some other lights on, so I'll turn those off and see how it looks with those off as well. So let's see how complete darkness looks like. Alright, so that was the main light that's off. Turn off some side lights. Thanks guys. Gundamit. Hopefully you'll stay tuned for some more kits I put together when I was sick. Couldn't smell anything. Accent lights off. Got flashing. Alright, there you have it. Very nice. So yeah, show you. At least the shield also illuminates. They illuminate kind of like a scorpion. If you guys have ever kept scorpions, UV react like that, which is kind of cool. I think my scorpion, when I did have it, was actually more reactive than this, like a lot, maybe 5 times. That was very cool.